Lydia, are you done with the tablet? I just need to write up a day diary.
Yeah, I've just finished with that.
Thank you.
What is this?
What? Lydia, you can't upload this daily diary.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Yeah, what's wrong with it? The language you're using is quite negative.
How is it negative? I've quite literally just said what Forrest did.
Forrest staggered 3 steps, stumbled, face planted the floor and cried.
He's learning to walk, so that's exactly what happened.
Okay, there are definitely better ways to word this.
Like?
Okay, what was Forrest doing immediately prior to this?
So he had clambered up a unit, took the steps and fell.
Forrest used the unit to pull himself up onto his feet. Forrest then let go of the unit, taking 3 whole steps before sitting down.
She didn't sit down though. She fell on her face and cried.
Okay, first of all, we never write that a child has cried on their daily diary.
Isn't that just lying?
Not lying. Omitting. Huge difference. Exactly. The child falling and crying afterwards doesn't add anything to the story, okay? This is all about them learning to walk. Them falling over and crying, we put on an accident form that they will see when they get here, so they're not being upset the whole day looking at this. Okay, fine. I'll make sure I don't put that stuff in anymore. Lydia, this was a draft, so I was able to intervene. Have you posted others like this? Oh my god.
Lexi covered her hands in paint and smeared it all over her friend's face.
Lydia!
How else was I supposed to say they did that?
Lydia, whenever the children use crayons, paint, markers, pencils, pens to make even so much as one tiny line or dot on anything, what do we call it?
I don't know what.
Mark making.
So I should have said they were mark making all over their friend's face.
No! Marjorie? Hello, Susan, you alright? Yes, I just wanted to double check your policies on birthday cakes. They're fine to bring in as long as you bring the original packaging of them so we can check all the ingredients for allergies and things. Fab. Well, the one I wanted to bring in was an M&M cake.
We'd have to say no to that entirely because it's got peanuts in.
Is that because of Hugo's nut allergy?
Yes, that's right.
Well, I actually managed to catch them both as they were coming in, and it turns out Hugo doesn't do Fridays, so he won't be here for the cake anyway.
Oh.
I'm sorry, did you straight up ask another parent when their child wouldn't be in so they couldn't have cake? I asked a fellow mum when her child with a nut allergy would not be in so he would not be affected by the cake. I'm sure his mum absolutely loved hearing about how he was going to be excluded from a birthday celebration. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to make sure he's safe. Best way to do that is just to not bring in a cake with any nuts, or better yet, don't actually tell him, he didn't have to know. Either way, he's not going to be in on that Friday, so am I okay to bring the M&M cake in?
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you can't.
But Hugo's not in. It doesn't matter, we cannot have any nuts in the building, because say one of the children drops the cake on the floor or it's contaminated with peanuts, we cannot risk anything like that happening. Okay. Oh, what if we do that thing, where you stand outside the door and you hand every child a piece of cake as they come out, like they do in schools? Oh, that's a great idea. Yes? Yeah, as long as you're happy to stand out there from about 4:30 when the first child leaves all the way to 6:30 when the last child leaves. Okay, see, what other options are there? I mean, you could just bring in a cake that's not an M&M cake. Oh, but that's the cake he wants. So then let Martin have that cake at home. There are no peanuts in the building. Sorry. Marjorie, this is so important to him. You understand.
I can see why I'd be your best bet in this situation, but I'm afraid no. No peanuts in the building. You feel free to stand outside and give them out, but you'll be there for hours.
Fine, but just know that there is now a very, very disappointed little boy. I'm sure Hugo was very disappointed to hear he was going to be missing out on birthday cake with all his friends. Don't take us being on the same page this once to mean that I like you.
Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. No, look, I know it's very serious. I understand it's very contagious as well. Yes, look, the first sign of it, I will let you know, because obviously we don't want that in the kitchen. All right, okay. Thank you. Don't tell me we have another outbreak of norovirus. No, that was just Junior checking I didn't have pink eye. It's a long story, don't ask. What are you doing here today anyway? Viv and I are taking Jamie's shopping for his new school uniform today, so I thought I'd just come down and do some admin that I'd been putting off for a little while. Oh, did you just want an excuse to see us? Did you miss the part where I said I've been putting this off? Chose to ignore that, yes. So, Jamie's first school uniform, that's exciting, isn't it? Yeah, it is really exciting. I still can't believe how quickly he's grown up, to be honest.
Neither can I. I meant to ask at Autumn's baby shower, did Jamie get his first choice of school?
Yes, yeah, he did.
Oh, that's great that he got into his first choice.
Yeah, we were very, very lucky. There are loads of people who actually didn't get into Redbrook Juniors.
I beg your finest pardon, was that a dig at me?
Exhibit A.
Sorry, Mandy, I'll be with you as soon as I finish handover here. No need, Charlotte. I have been pulled into this conversation against my will with that snide remark about my Henry not getting into that school.
Mandy, I assure you that was not a dig at you, okay? A lot of people didn't get in.
Truthfully, it's no longer a dig at anyone anymore. Who wants to go to Redbrook Juniors when they let any old riffraff in?
I guess the people who also put Cranbrook Juniors as their first choice, but, you know, not everyone's that lucky.
I did put it as my first choice. However, now that I see the class of people they are letting in, I'm very, very happy we got into the second choice. Oh, so where will Henry be going? That small, intimate establishment down Garbage Avenue. Oh, a Bucket Fair School. I've heard lovely things about that place. It is pronounced bouquet.
It's pronounced bucket. Right, Marjorie, whilst I'm here, I think we should really have a talk about the entrance to the hallway.
Look, we are doing everything we can to try and get rid of that smell, but really, I think Junior just needs to change his diet.
I was not talking about the smell.
Oh, good, because we cannot afford any more Febreze.
I'm talking about the staff photos. What about them? Marjorie, they are extremely old photos. Don't you think they should be updated?
I haven't changed that much. I've even got exactly the same hair colour.
Marjorie, that photo is from your Ginger Spice era, and you've had about 17 hair colours since.
And come back full circle, Kate. No one's ever going to know that's an old photo.
I hate to break it to you, but you do not look the same as you do in that photo.
Are you saying I look older?
4 years older, to be exact.
Excuse me, it is very uncouth to talk about a lady's age.
I never actually mentioned your age, but whilst we are on the topic, there is no shame in being 40.
Lower your voice, Kate. We are in a building full of children. You can't just drop the F-bomb.
Get the photos done today. I want them up and on the wall by Monday. Right, first one. In we come. Oh, for God's sake, this is so pointless. Smile. Thank you. Next. Let's get this over with. Smile. I am smiling. Don't worry, I got this. Oh! Just make sure you keep the camera up here. I know you want to peek at the good stuff again. Next. Carly, my love. Oh, yeah. That'll do. Next. Oh. Oh, wait. Let me get in. Really? Oh, summer indeed. Next. I will send you the photo that I want you to use. I'm not having some millennial zooming into my face and making me look awful. Lizzie! Oh. Next. There's nobody left except you. Oh, okay. I'll set it up on the ledge. Don't be silly. Give it to me. I'll take it. Really? I'm going to trust you to take my photo. Marjorie, don't be silly. I'll make you look lovely. Let me just take it. There you go. There you go. It's a selfie. I told you I'd make you look lovely. You never look better. We do look surprisingly alike, though. Oh, Graham, don't worry. I'm sure one of your parents will be here soon. Hi. Sorry I'm late. Hi, is everything okay? Yeah, just traffic. Oh, okay. Well, I've given Graham a snack just because he was getting a bit hungry. I hope that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Right, Graham, let's go. See you later. Bye. Oh, they'll be on their way, Graham. Don't worry. Hi. Oh, hello. Is everything okay? Yeah, why? We closed 10 minutes ago. Oh, right. Yeah, traffic. Oh. It's a lovely manicure. Oh, so thing. Right, Graham, let's go. See you later. Bye. They will be here any minute. Hello. Hi, the nursery shut 15 minutes ago. Oh, traffic. Hideous outside. Have you had your hair done? It looks lovely. Oh, just a very quick trim and colour. Nothing big. Right, Graham, let's go. See you later. Bye. Who's this? Hello? Hi, the nursery is going to be closing in 15 minutes, so I was just double checking you're going to be on your way to collecting Graham soon. I'm in my car at the moment and the traffic's really bad. I might be a few minutes late. Do you want the same colour on your toes? I'll be about 10 minutes late. Okay, well, once you're done with your pedicure, try and get here as quickly as possible because I will be adding £1 for every minute you're late. Bye. No, forget the designs, just a block colour. I can't afford the rest today.
Right, Susha? Yeah, I'm grand, thanks.
Here is the paperwork for your new start Grania.
Ah, grand, thanks. Right, I will put this away in the folder with all my other key children.
Lovely, thank you. Right, let's put you to the side and get your folder out.
I'm assuming you find something funny that you need me to ask about.
On your new starts forms, it says that Grania has a brother called Eoghan.
Oh, it's pronounced Owen. There we go.
Yeah, it does not look like Owen, it looks like Eoghan.
No, I'm sorry, were you making a joke? Was I supposed to Leoka?
I thogged her, so it's an Irish spelling.
And why is his sister's name Grania spelled grainy?
Well, you are not going to believe what I'm about to tell you.
I know, it's an Irish spelling too. Why don't they just spell it the English way?
Why do you not behave more like a glorious summer's day?
Ugh. Marjorie,
Yes, Summer.
on the register, I really think we should be spelling Grania like how it sounds and not the Irish way.
Okay, first of all, can we at least save the xenophobia until after I've had my coffee? Secondly, that is how Grania's parents spell her name, so we're keeping it as that spelling.
Fine.
And thirdly, what other way did you want to spell it?
That G-R...
You hadn't really thought that far around the racetrack, had you?
What kind of name is Grania for a baby anyway? I just don't think it suits her.
Oh, well, if we're only going with names that suit people, we should spell Summer M-I-S-E-R-Y.
Hey!
My love, that reaction was far too late. We've all moved on. Oh, excuse me, Marjorie. Marjorie! Yes, hello, Mandy. No, it is not a good morning, actually. I must have disassociated from the first part of this conversation. What can I help you with? Do you see that parent over there? Julie, yes. Hello, Julie. Come on. Hello. Oh, I suspect you weren't planning on following up with anything positive. Not really, no. That woman, Julie. She ain't in any witness protection. I haven't lied. That's really her name. She's called Julie. Whatever her name is. Julie. Whatever. No, my point is she is parked in a spot she should not be in. Julie shouldn't be parked in the disabled spot. No. That woman, Julie. Yes, I get the point. Okay, her daughter is in my Henry's class, okay? And she is in no way disabled. Given that a lot of disabilities are invisible, how do you know? Because, smarty pants, we were at the same birthday party this weekend and I happened to notice she did not park in a disabled spot on the weekend. So I asked her, is your daughter disabled? And she looked at me like I was a ghost and said no. Right. And yet, here we are Monday morning and, surprise, surprise, she smacked bang in the middle of a disabled spot and I know her daughter is not disabled. What's most surprising about this story is that people are still inviting you to birthday parties. So what I would like to know, Marjorie, really now my name's alleged, what are you going to do about this, okay? While she is parking in that disabled spot, the rest of us are looking for other spaces like chumps. Mandy, I'm not going to do anything. Really? You're going to let Julie go and parking in that disabled spot? Yes. Because it's nothing to do with her daughter in preschool. It's her older son who needs the accessibility. I'm guessing you weren't there at the birthday party on the weekend, which is why she wasn't parked in a disabled spot? I was not aware she had another child. Well, smarty pants, maybe in the future you can just mind your own business. You could have stopped me when you saw me making my way to the reception area. I didn't know that wasn't part of it. Oh, good, we're the first ones here. Well, now the rage room isn't giving me my deposit back and... Oh, I've got to go. I love you. Bye. Sorry about that. Good morning. Oh, no, don't be silly. It's fine. I'm actually a couple of minutes early because I wanted to give you something. Oh, okay. Well, Luna, I've actually laid out the breakfast ready if you want to go help yourself. That's it. So I've brought this big bag of donation clothes.
Oh my gosh, wow, there is so much.
Yeah, no longer need it.
Oh, thank you. We always appreciate donations. And
oh, hold on. This is 3 to 6 months.
yeah, I know you don't get very many 3-month-olds, but I know you have some children that start around like 4, 5, 6 months, don't you?
Yeah, we absolutely do. But just won't you need these for
Oh, no, won't need them.
Are you sure? Because sorry, this
a lot of this has tags on. In fact, all of it all has tags on it still. Honestly, keep it all. It's literally no good to us now because it turns out they were wrong at the scan. But you're still having a baby though, right? Well, yes, we're still having a baby, but if you notice, all the donations are blue. Oh, so it is. And we can't use any of it now because it turns out we're having a girl. You realise colours have no choice. It's not a hill I'm willing to die on this early. Thank you so much for the donations. I really appreciate it. No problem. I'll see you later. Bye. Right, I am working in the baby room tomorrow, so I'll get these over to them then. Morning. Oh, morning. Don't worry, I know I'm not supposed to be in the baby room for at least another year until this one starts, but I want to give you the registration forms because nobody's in the office. Oh, fab, great. I'll get these across the office. My gosh, it's so weird to think that the baby that's currently in there, this time next year, will be in this room. I know. Is that baby wearing one of the clothes I donated yesterday? Yes. She spun up right after breakfast, so I used one of the lovely tops that you donated to put her into. Oh, those clothes were donations for boys. It's still too early for this. Babies that age really don't care what colour they're wearing. Right, but didn't you have any pink clothes? As a matter of fact, I did. Oh, so how come you didn't use that? Because Henry dribbled down himself this morning and I put that on him instead. So you put a blue top on the girl and a pink top on the boy? I'd say it's more salmon. That's not my point. Oh, never mind. Morning, Charlotte. Right, in you go. Morning, Jeffrey. I've got a huge favour to ask, but I'm not sure if it's something you'll be able to do. Oh, Henry, go in. Certainly, what is it? I've got an enormous council meeting tonight and I just don't think I'm going to get back here for 6 o'clock. So could I book him in for a late finish and then you bill me? I know it's last minute. Yeah, I've only got 3 late children, so there's plenty of ratio left to keep him this evening. That's no problem. Oh, thank God you're a star. Thank you so much. I was so panicked. It's fine. Honestly, life is chaotic enough trying to juggle childcare at the same time. Honestly, it feels like sometimes the world is just not designed for working parents. Don't you agree? I have to say, I'd be very, very sad if I had to work late and I couldn't collect my child. I mean, yeah, the mum guilt really sets in, doesn't it? Only for the people that aren't actually there for their children. I'm always here for my Henry. He's about to spend 8 hours with me. Go sit down, boys. Well, I will try and get back here as quickly as I can tonight. Well, don't stress. Like I say, we're going to keep him late, so it's no problem. Don't rush. Oh, yeah, don't rush to get back to your child. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, evening. Good evening, Geoffrey. Your mummy's here. Oh, hello, sweetheart. I hope everything went well with your big meeting at the council today. Oh, it went very well. I had to turn down somebody's planning permission today for an extension. You'll never guess whose. That was why Mandy was in such a bad mood at collection. Marjorie? Oh, hello, Julie. You all right? I'm okay. Could I have a quick word? Yes, of course. This is going to sound really weird. To be honest, even saying it out loud is going to feel silly. I'm sure it's not weird at all, whatever it is you can tell me. One of the other parents is dressing their child in the exact same clothes my child's wearing. I might have spoken too soon. Oh, but I don't mean in a I'm so sick of them dressing their child the way I'm dressing mine sort of way. Okay. It's more of a my child will wear an outfit to nursery on the Monday and then by Wednesday or Thursday their child is wearing the exact same outfit, and it's been happening a lot. Okay, and how similar in outfits are we talking? Right down to the hair bow, like everything is exactly the same. Oh my God. Well, I mean, doesn't the saying go like, you know, copying is like the sincerest form of flattery? Maybe she just likes your child's style. I thought that too at first, but it's getting to the point now it's every week and it's feeling a little bit creepy. Oh, my love, honestly, I'm sure it's just a case that she loves how you're dressing your little one and she just wants the same, okay? We all copy each other from time to time, and when it comes to kids' clothes, it's not like there's a huge range out there. You say that, but is there a single child out there who's dressed the same as the other? Well, I mean, now you say that, none of them are actually dressed the same. But if you look at my child in preschool and then look at the toddler room, well, I'll be damned. They are in the exact same outfit. Exactly, they're not even in the same room or anything. Could you have a word with the parent? It's really creeping me out. I mean, I can, but I mean, what if she just turns around and says, I just love your style? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, you know? I can't pull her up on the fact that, you know, she's been influenced, you know? I guess. And hey, you know, I suppose it'd be a different story if, you know, she was copying you and...
Have you seen the movie Single White Female? Hello, hello. Oh my goodness, Annabelle! Oh my God, I've missed you. Oh, hello. Mwah. Oh, she has missed you so much. Oh, I've missed her too. Oh, it's a lovely big hug. Did you want to run over to breakfast? There you go. How was your holiday? Oh, it was lovely. We had the best time. Oh, great. Feels like she's grown since I last saw her. To be honest, I think she has. Absolutely. Well, is there anything I need to know? No, I knew that she has been missing you like crazy, so it's lovely to see her run back into you. Oh, I've missed her so much. Well, have a lovely day and we'll see you later. See you later. Hey, Marjorie, you want to see me? Hello, my love. I've just had a call from Janice. Okay. I'm afraid a parent has made a complaint. About me? Yes. Did you kiss Annabelle yesterday at handover? Yeah, she came running into my arms. I picked her up and she cuddled into me and I gave her a kiss on the cheek. Right, well, obviously, the parent has made a complaint about you kissing a child on the face. Right, but it wasn't an inappropriate kiss. It was like I've missed you, like, embrace. Look, of course, I know that's exactly what it would be. However, our policy does state it has to be on either the head or the hands. Of course, yeah, I didn't mean it in any other way than just, I'd missed Annabelle. My love, I know, okay? However, we have had a complaint made all the way to head office, so we have to see it through. So it's just my job to now inform you what the policy is. Right, of course. Hello, hello. Hi. Oh, that's a lovely big hug, Annabelle. Why don't you run along to breakfast? There you are. Annabelle's absolutely fine today. She was very excited to come back in and see you. Sorry, just before you go. Yeah, I'm so sorry about giving Annabelle a kiss on the cheek yesterday. I didn't mean it in any other way than just that I was excited to see her. I know that. Right, and just to reassure, it won't happen again in the future. Oh, okay. If you ever have any issues in the future, you'll feel free to tell me directly. Honestly, I'm more than happy to listen. Okay, but I don't have an issue with you giving Annabelle a kiss. I was informed that a complaint was made. About you giving Annabelle a peck on the cheek? Yes. Charlotte, that wasn't me. I never made a complaint. You didn't? God, no. I want to see seeing her run into you and not jump up for a hug and a kiss. It warms my heart. I love that. Oh my God, well, I'm so happy to hear that because obviously I adore Annabelle. And I'm so glad you do. Wait, so somebody else has made a complaint? It would seem so. Okay, well, I can state categorically that did not come from me, okay? I love knowing that she's so loved here. It makes handover and leaving her so much easier, so I have no issues. Okay, thank you.
So who made a complaint about you if it wasn't her?
Check the register. See which other parent was in at the same time as Annabelle yesterday.
Okay, Annabelle came in at 8:15. Also in at 8:15 was...
Who?
the parent known to Chef as Blandy.
Mandy. So this is our baby room. Oh, it's nice. And this is obviously the room where Maisie would be. Oh, lovely. I really like it. Glad you like it. Hopefully you like it too, Maisie. Oh, she can't understand you. As you can see, so there's different areas of the room for the babies to just go around and explore. Okay. And to help Maisie transition better when she starts, we'll sit down and go through all the things that Maisie likes, like songs, books, toys, just so that when you drop her off for the first time, we can use those to help her settle.
Is it common for an 11-month-old to have favourite things?
Yeah, I mean, some babies love the books series, That's Not Mine, and they're all the touch pages. Some babies respond really well to a certain song. Not to mention there are children who have their own comforters that they like to bring as well. So we'll go through all of that just so we can understand Maisie really well.
Oh, not really too much to understand. She's a baby.
Maybe we can put Maisie down on the floor and see if she'd like to explore anything herself. Would you like that?
It's so weird seeing you talk to a baby.
How so?
I just never really talked to her.
You mean you don't talk to her like an adult?
No, I mean I just don't ever talk to her.
Sorry, you don't talk to Maisie at all?
Not like you are right now. Like, I'll make funny noises, but I don't talk to her.
So it's like bedtime, bath time, nap time, bottle time. You don't say anything,
I just do the bedtime, bath time, bottle time, nap time, you know. It's like when we explain it, she can't understand.
Sorry, so you never talk directly to Maisie?
No, but you seem really shocked by that. Is that something I should be doing?
Yes. Talking to your child is essential. It's how they learn to talk.
Sorry, I can't imagine talking directly to her. She just doesn't say any words.
Is that perhaps because you haven't spoken to her, so she hasn't heard any words to say back?
Are you saying the only way she'll learn to talk is if I talk to her?
Yes. Sorry, you've never spoken to your baby?
Like I said, I've made sounds and funny noises. I'm sorry, I can't imagine talking to a baby.
Sorry, I can't imagine not talking to a baby. I feel like that takes more effort.
It's actually really easy not to talk to a baby. You should try it.
Oh, no. How soon is Maisie starting? As soon as possible, yes?
Janice is in the office with Marjorie.
Where's Mia?
She had to go collect Carly from her driving lesson.
Why don't she just finish her driving lesson here?
She was supposed to, but when they stopped for fuel, she accidentally put diesel in instead of petrol, so they're waiting for somebody to come and fix that.
Bet her driving instructor loved that.
Nope. Reese was fuming.
She thinks about our uniform. I really want to know what's going on with that.
Okay, wait here. I'll see if I can find out anything.
Really? We don't even rock, paper, scissors anymore. You just go?
Hi, the accident book's running though, so I just wanted to get some more forms.
Okay, my love.
Charlotte, it's actually quite good that you're here.
Really? Really?
Yes. One of the things we're clamping down on since getting a good on the last officer inspection is how people present themselves.
Oh, so is this about the...
Yes. The way people are starting to appear scruffier and scruffier lately, it's not very professional.
That felt less about my clothing and more about my appearance?
Unkept hair, nails done, personalised jewellery. It's just not very conducive to the image we're trying to portray.
Look, hang on. Okay, look, a bunch of 0 to 4-year-olds really aren't going to give a damn about the fact that, you know, my staff have got their nails done.
It's not about the children. It's the fact that when the adults walk in, this is our first impression, and we need them to not look so like they've been dragged through a hedge.
Well, look, you have been banging on about these new uniforms for weeks, okay? So when is that going to happen? Because until that does, there's no point in my staff trying to tidy themselves up. No offence.
There's been a delay because we weren't entirely happy with the first batch, but should be soon.
We'll come back when these uniforms are ready, and then we will discuss my staff not looking so scruffy. Again, no offence.
I've got the forms I need.
So, what you find out? A, Marjorie has very clearly been biting her tongue about the way we look for the last 4 years. And B, you can go to the office next time. My self-esteem cannot take that again.
Hello.
Hello, Danielle. You're just in time. Snack's about to come in.
Oh, thank goodness we didn't miss it. I was worried we was just because there was such a hold up at the doctor's.
Oh, it's okay. I would have put it to one side for Danielle anyway. Oh, sweetheart. Where have you put your shoes? I didn't even see you take them off.
Oh, no, she wasn't wearing any when she came in.
Oh, okay. Do you have them with you?
No, I'm trying a new thing where she goes without shoes.
Oh, what's made you decide to do that?
So I saw a TikTok about some of the best ways you can get your kids back in touch with nature. And one of the ways to do that is just to not wear shoes. Reject them altogether. Barefoot.
Okay, well, whilst I do respect that, this is a preschool classroom. As you can see, there are tiny bits all over the floor.
It's a very messy room, isn't it?
It's a room with 12 preschoolers, so we would require all children to wear shoes. It's just a bit of a health and safety hazard otherwise.
Well, whilst I respect that you respect what I'm doing,
Right.
I would prefer my wishes were actually followed, not just acknowledged. You know, I really want her to reconnect with nature.
And whilst I respect that, there isn't actually much nature in the classroom. The floor is laminate. There's literally nothing kind of living in here.
Well, whilst I respect that you respect that, I respect that you respect that.
So much respect.
I would rather she stayed barefoot because otherwise, what is the point?
Racking my brains. What happens when Danielle steps on something sharp in this classroom? As you can see, there's dolls, trucks, Lego, just everything everywhere. And if she steps on one thing, she is going to hurt herself. Maybe you could have a bit of a tidy up. Or we could put some shoes on.
We'll go outside. You know, this whole thing is about nature.
Yeah, because of the recent rain, the field is a slip and slide, so they'd all be staying on the tarmac.
This TikTok was more than just about, you know, connecting with nature. It was about a holistic approach overall, you know, using more natural medicines and things. And it feels kind of like you're judging me for trying to start her on this path of kind of rejecting all kind of Western norms and reconnecting with nature.
Didn't Danielle literally just come from having her preschool immunisations at the doctor's?
Hello.
Winter!
Yeah, here he is. We've missed you so much.
It's not been the same without you.
So, how is paternity leave? You must be exhausted.
Yeah, newborn twins, you must be absolutely shattered.
Actually, the past couple of weeks have been glorious. It's been so lovely to reconnect with my wife.
Reconnect?
Reconnect?
You were in the newborn trenches and you reconnected with your partner?
When Claude and I brought Quinn home from the hospital, that pushed our marriage to the brink, and we just had one.
And I had two, but in the space of 4 years, my marriage ended.
How on earth do you have two newborns at home at the same time and reconnect? Oh, you didn't shout at each other?
Yeah, were you not sleep deprived and taking it out on each other?
You know, there was no colic or wind or sleepless nights that made you two want to tear each other a new one.
Yeah, how on earth have you managed to reconnect?
Well, I mean, truth be told, we had a hell of a lot of help from Reese, so we were able to take long walks, take baths, sleep. It was like a holiday almost.
A holiday?
Honestly, the first few weeks of Quinn's life felt like psychological warfare.
Yeah, you didn't get on each other's cases at all?
There was one slightly hairy moment when I'd stolen Reese away to do some flower arranging, but other than that, it was quite relaxing.
Relaxing. Relaxing.
Like, did you have any idea how much I needed to get back to work after Quinn? I was losing my mind.
Yeah, being around 9 babies actually felt like I was having a break from my one child.
Yeah, I have never heard anyone describe the first few weeks with their newborn as a relaxing holiday.
Yeah, maybe this was just relaxing for you. I mean, was Autumn the one doing all of the hard labour? I mean, really, this could have been absolutely awful for her.
Yeah, maybe it was just you who had the relaxing couple of weeks off because you left it all to the mam.
Yeah, maybe we should ask Autumn how she feels.
Well, you're more than welcome to text her and ask yourself. However, you won't get a reply right now. She's currently at the spa getting a massage.
I'm sorry,
What?
it's time for a massage?
I didn't have a hot cup of tea for a month, okay? They were always lukewarm or cold by the time I got to them. You're telling me Autumn has like an hour to spare? It's a 90-minute massage, actually.
What?
I was lucky to get 5 minutes for a shower.
And if I wanted to pop to the shops at, say, like 2 in the afternoon, I'd have to start getting ready to leave at like 10.
Look, I'm sorry. My experience with my newborn twins is nothing like your newborn trenches, okay? But maybe get yourself a Reese next time.
Okay. Next time?
Morning.
Good morning, Christopher. How are we today?
Oh, my wife told me to tell you Christopher might be a little bit more tired today because he woke up in the middle of the night with a nightmare.
Oh, bless him. What time did he wake up?
You'd have to ask my wife, I've no idea.
Okay. I noticed a note in the diary from handover last night. Mum said that he's going to be in late tomorrow. Do you know what sort of time?
He's coming in late tomorrow?
Apparently, it didn't give specifics. Just said Mum said there's an appointment tomorrow morning. We'll be in late. I just wondered if you knew what time, just so we knew if we had to put a snack or anything aside.
I don't know, your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know he had an appointment. You'd have to ring my wife and ask her.
Okay. I asked Mum 2 days ago if she wouldn't mind putting wellies in because we're doing forest school today. Do you know if those are in his bag?
I don't know, she left the bag by the front door. She picked it up on the way out, so it's on the peg, you know, you can go check it.
Okay. Does Christopher need breakfast?
I don't know, you can ask him, right?
Well, he says he had breakfast already this morning at home.
No, I don't think so. I mean, my wife got him up and got him dressed, but, you know, I wasn't up long after them, so you didn't have breakfast this morning, did you? Oh, he did? Oh, well, there you go. He's already had breakfast.
Okay. And will it be yourself collecting this evening?
Yeah, for the next 6 weeks because of her C-section.
Great. Well, just to let you know, because it's such a sunny day out today, we'll be doing handover from the garden. You can collect Christopher from the garden.
Oh, right. And where's the garden?
There.
Oh, right. And you close at what time?
6 o'clock.
About 6 o'clock.
No, not about. At 6 o'clock. We collect at 6 o'clock. Christopher would need to be out of the building by 6.
Very well, right. I'll see you tonight at 6.
Bye.
Okay, so I've only ever been with a woman, so would he be, say, weaponised incompetence?
No, he'd be, say, the divorce just came out of nowhere.
Mia, have you got the forms for the school leavers like I asked?
I put them on your desk 20 minutes ago, just like you asked.
Right, so we've got both Henrys going off to school. We've got Jamie going off to school. Oh, great. Another new sound I'd never heard.
Have you seen Jamie's form?
No, but I have a feeling you're about to show me.
Oh, he's trashed your gut. Look. Siobhan's on there as one of his parents.
Okay, even I'll admit that's a little bit cute.
Oh, see, I knew there was something pretending to be a heart in that chest.
Oh, thanks. I often remind myself that there's something pretending to be a brain in your head.
Oh, ha ha.
a bet.
Hello?
Siobhan, have you been lying about your age all these years?
No.
Siobhan, everyone thinks you're 37.
I've never said that I'm 37.
No, but you have been telling everyone you're nearly 40. I've just checked you're 42.
Which is nearly 40.
Oh, come on. You know when you tell people you're nearly 40, everyone assumes late 30s.
That sounds very much like it's the people who are making assumptions problem, not mine.
It's not just people assuming, okay? Reese has fully called you out about the fact that you were going to be his stepmum and you were younger than him.
So?
So why didn't you correct him?
It's not my job to correct people's wrong assumptions about me.
Oh, come on, Siobhan. You really led people down the garden path, okay? We all thought you were 37.
Well, given that I look absolutely sensational for my age, I hardly blame you.
I can't believe it. Did you know that?
I'm on the board. I have access to all the personnel files. Of course I knew that. Marjorie, you risk giving yourself an aneurysm if you think any harder. What?
You really 39?
Yes, although I know it's hard to believe given how young I look.
I was going to say older.
Oh, I dragged a soiled nappy over that toast.
Good morning, Lilith. How are we today?
Oh, hello, Carly. I'm actually just going to wait for Charlotte, if that's okay.
Oh, I'm sure I can help you with whatever it is. As you can see, Charlotte's right in the middle of her handover at the moment. I don't know how long she'll be. So, is there anything you want to ask me?
Actually, I just wanted to talk to a fellow mum. So, is Saoirse available?
No, Saoirse's over there with her parent doing handovers. So, I don't know how long that'll be. Honestly, you can ask me. I work with the kids.
Oh, that's very sweet, Carly, but I really would rather just wait for one of, the fellow mums.
Okay. Do you want to go grab Winter?
Winter is a mum now?
Well, he's a parent to twins, so, whatever you need to ask, I'm sure he'd probably know.
That's okay. I would rather just wait for a mum.
You sure you don't want to just run the question by me just in case I know the answer?
Oh, Carly, I really don't want to take up much more of your time, okay? Honestly, I'm happy to just wait for a...
Oh, here we are.
Sorry, excuse me, it's Summer, right?
Yeah, I'm not actually working in here today. I'm in the preschool room. Carly, where are your scissors? One of the preschoolers got gum stuck in their hair and I need to cut it out. FYI, don't take your gum into the room with you. Top drawer. And you might want to get some ice for their hair. Hair has no feeling. I don't need to numb it before I cut it. Not for the hair, for the gum. I just told you I'm cutting the hair, okay? The gum won't feel a thing. Oh my god, this is a poetry slam, okay? Stop banging on about feelings. The ice is for the gum so that when it freezes, it does as little damage as possible when you get it out the hair. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Would you like to go ahead and ask a question that only a mum will know?
What's the optimum temperature to have in a child's room? I'm redoing the nursery and I've bought a nice new thermometer for it.
I don't know. If it feels too hot, crack a window.
Oh.
It's 16 to 20 degrees.
Are you sure about that?
Lady, I'm an apprentice. I just had to write a whole paper on it. If anything, I know more than everyone here because I'm the only one going to class every week.
Mia, what on earth is going on?
Give the curls a few hours to drop. They won't look nearly as hideous in a few hours.
Okay, I've come to learn that you only make jabs about my hair when you actually think it's looking better than yours.
You should have stopped it better. The rest of that sentence was a reach.
Secondly, I'm talking about the annual leave request from the staff.
What about them?
Everyone, and I mean everyone, has decided they want a week off in November.
Really?
Yeah, they've all requested the exact same week in November. Is there an event going on in November that I'm unaware of?
Don't know. What kind of an event could be going on?
I've no idea. I mean, it is right after the Night Family annual Halloween ball. Maybe everyone's booked a week off for the hangover.
Sure, maybe that's what it is.
I mean, has Charlotte said anything about... Balls!
No, those don't tend to come up a lot in our conversations.
No, I forgot to put my name down for lunch today. If I go in and do it now, I'm going to get all this grief from Chef.
Right, did Or keep any noise-cancelling headphones around here? How on earth does she deal with this monotonous drone all day long?
Right, she's dropping off snack to the baby room. Junior's in the toilet. Shock. I'm going to go put my name on the board really quickly. Wish me luck.
Go break your legs.
That's not the same.
I know.
Right. Marjorie, what are you doing in here? Oh my Christ, Chef! What are you doing in here? It's my kitchen. Why wouldn't I be in here? No, I thought you were dropping off the snacks to the baby room. I was, but annoyingly nobody had put on the board that Celia was in today, so I've had to come back and make up a new one. He's annoying. You wouldn't be trying to put your name up on that board for lunch after the cut-off, would you?
No. I don't even like today's lunch. What is it?
Roast.
Oh, I don't even like a full traditional roast with all the trimmings.
Well, then it's a good thing you didn't put your name down for lunch today, innit? Off you pop.
How'd I go with chef?
Fine, absolutely fine. Yeah, fine. On an unrelated note, I am booking a table for lunch today at Toby Carvery. Oh, hello, the night nursery.
Hi, I just wanted to inquire as to your fees there.
Oh, well, that depends. What kind of session were you planning on doing?
Preferably a childcare session.
Sorry, I mean, how many hours were you looking at booking?
Oh, I see. Do you offer the full 24 hours?
I'm sorry, we don't do any overnight services here.
Oh, sorry, well, your name's a little bit misleading. You're called the Night Nursery.
It's a different spelling, K.
Okay, no need to be so rude.
Well, no, I wasn't saying like K. I mean, like, you know, there's a K at the beginning of night. It's not spelled night as in nighttime. It's spelled night as in, I don't know, knight in shining armour.
Oh, right, okay. I'm with you now. Could you please tell me your fees?
Yes, sorry, did you want a morning, afternoon, school hours or full day session?
School hours? Now, what is that? Is that a school run option for the older siblings? You drop them to school and collect them afterwards?
Jodie, is that you?
Sorry, were you talking to me?
Oh. Why don't I just give you the price for a full day, okay? It's £75.
Ooh, that's a bit expensive.
Well, we do have shorter sessions that cost less.
Cost less than what?
Sorry, I'm going through a tunnel. I can't.
Is she not going to question the fact that a landline was just in a car?
Not that woman.
I really don't get why they fired Aggie.
There really weren't enough work for her to stay on, to be honest.
Shame. I really liked her.
What? You will say that about anybody here who's not me.
Clocked it. Oh, except Summer. Can't stand her.
Well, if we ever develop a friendship, Summer will be the foundation of it.
What a horrifying thought. Where is Aggie these days anyway? I heard she was on a cruise ship.
Yeah, although I really cannot imagine what she'd be singing on a cruise ship. For my final number, I'll be performing something very close to my heart. Do sing along if you know the words. I said certified freak. 7 days a week.
Hello, so sorry to interrupt. Is there anyone called Marjorie in here?
Yes, that is myself.
Oh, lovely.
And before you go any further,
Yeah.
I am a married woman.
Sorry, how does you being married factor into this?
Sorry, I should clarify. I am a happily married woman, okay? So whatever it is you think you're sniffing around, it ain't for sale.
I think I've missed a few chapters.
Marjorie, as much as I love seeing you make a fool of yourself, even I can't cope with the overwhelming secondhand embarrassment from this.
Why, you're so used to people hitting on you, you cannot believe that someone might actually be hitting on me.
Nobody's hitting on anyone. He's here to enrol his daughter.
Aye. Which I'm now having second thoughts about, given that apparently men just walking off the street to make moves.
Well, no. Look, trust me, men asking me out is not a regular occurrence.
Also.
And secondly, we have a lot of security systems in place so people can't just walk in off the street willy-nilly. Which now begs the question of how you got in here.
That gentleman with the moustache let me in. Seems like he's going to be off to Portsmouth Pride this weekend.
Okay, look, pal. Okay, Winter is straight, all right? Yes, he may be a little bit flamboyant, but don't just go making assumptions about where he's going to be this weekend.
He's talking about Ryan, genius, who's been telling anyone who listen that he's going to Portsmouth Pride this weekend.
Oh, my Christ. Okay, right, let's just start from the top. You wanted to enrol your daughter.
I'm not so sure I want to anymore.
Okay, look, I'm going to level with you, okay? Back in the day, I used to have pervy dads lining up at the door to ask me out, okay? Recently, my husband, who used to work with me all day and give me compliments, was let go. I also found myself working next to that all day, okay? Which hasn't really helped my self-esteem. So when you walked in, yeah, I kind of rode with it because I've been feeling a little bit, you know, I just needed to pick me up. It was nothing more than that.
Truthfully, I've felt very similar since my divorce. I appreciate the honesty. Let's get her enrolled.
And we'd love to have her. Anyway, nice to meet you. I am Marjorie Knight.
Bob Keegan.
Right, ladies, it is June, so we all know what that means.
We're finally out of Mia's birthday month, so there's a chance that Charlie might actually stop talking about it.
None taken.
Yes. Purely as a side note, okay? No, what I came in to say is it is June, so it is Pride Month. So, prepare for the homophobic grown-ups to all come out the woodworks. We all know they love to pick this month to really air those grievances, okay? So prepare for the remarks, the nasty jabs, the really disapproving looks, and also all the ones who are going to be triggered by the rainbows that we actually keep up 12 months of the year. At least for this year's Pride Month, we actually have a few more on our side. I mean, we've got Shibby and Vivian now.
And Junior. Ugh.
Yes, look, we do have a lot of representation in this nursery. Sounded a bit homophobic.
What's the tone?
I need to remind you, everyone thinks me and Autumn are a couple, okay? So don't even go there. Look, it don't matter how many of us, how many of you there are, okay? Those bigoted people are always going to pick this month to let it be known that they've got a problem with it, okay? So, as they say, strap up.
Marjorie?
Strap in. She means strap in. Potato. It's actually more potato cucumber, but whatever.
Good morning, Charlotte.
Oh, first ones to arrive. Good morning, how are we today?
Oh, I see how it is. It's Pride Month, so we're all going to start changing who we are from day to day. Well, let me tell you something. I am the same person today as I was yesterday.
I've definitely asked you that same question every day for a year, but sure.
While we're on the subject, might I make a request that Polly not be included in any LGBTQ whatever activities you have planned?
Well, we didn't have any Pride-specific activities planned for the baby room.
No, is that so? Then why am I seeing rainbows everywhere?
Maddie, these have been here since we moved in. In fact, you actually helped me and all the staff put up that row over there.
Do not turn this around on me, okay? I am not attracted to any of the women here.
Did I say she was?
No, but apparently a little voice inside her head did.
Charlotte, can I have a word with you, please?
Andy, like I said before, the rainbows have been up all year. This isn't us pushing our agenda.
This is nothing to do with the rainbows, however, that painting up there does look suspiciously like a flag.
Excuse me, that's an awful slur to use for... Oh no, that is a rainbow. It's just on a square bit of paper.
Anyway, I see on the app it says the children are to have their photos taken in 2 weeks.
Yeah, always do it every summer, so all the school leavers will have their last photo with us in nursery, so Henry will have his too.
That's all well and good, however, it is not a Henry problem I am coming to you, it is a Polly problem.
Oh, but it's always a problem.
Polly is very thin on top.
Oh, Polly's a baby, you know, it takes time for baby's hair to come in.
I do know that.
I was trying to reassure you. My mistake.
Because of how thin she is on top, when she has that photo, she's going to look like she has absolutely no hair. So for photo day, I would like to bring in a wig.
Should we start writing these down and make skits on TikTok about them?
Charlotte, are you listening to me?
Yes, you would like to put a wig on baby Polly for photo day.
Yes, so if I bring one in the morning of and show you how to fit it correctly, will you do it?
That's fine.
Really? You have no problem with that?
No, that's fine. If that's what you really want, we can put a wig on Polly.
Very well, I will be bringing it in 2 weeks.
Great.
Polly, don't you get, I've got the wig in here.
Okay, no problem. Oh my god.
What?
The wig is longer than Polly.
When I asked you if I could bring one in, you had no stipulations about the length.
Because I was expecting maybe like a funny little short wig or a clip-on. I didn't think she'd end up looking like Cousin Ib.
Don't be ridiculous, that's only if you cover our eyes, okay? Watch how I install it and do the same.
But... Do you know what? Let's go for it. I need some material for my TikTok series that I'm going to start one day.
Right, Jamie, in you go.
Oh, hey, Jamie. Did you have a nice weekend?
Yeah, we went down to the bandstand in town. There was music, dancing, it was great.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Marjorie?
Yes, Geraldine.
I wanted to bring something to your attention, and I really don't enjoy doing it like this.
If you say so. What is it?
Charlotte was just in there doing handover with Jamie's mum, and I noticed something on Jamie's arm.
What was on his arm?
It looked like a bruise, and I'm sorry, children do not bruise hair on their arm.
Very well, I'll head in a minute and I'll go check it out myself.
I'm sorry, that's it?
Oh, I'm sorry, was there something else?
Well, I think you should go check the arm now, don't you?
I will in a moment, once Vivian's left. Okay, I'm not going to just go storming into the room and check her son's arm while she stood in there.
Oh, Vivian's walking right now. Why don't we just ask her ourselves? Vivian!
What? Oh my Christ. Hey, everything alright? Yes, look, all I wanted to do
Why
was...
has Jamie got a bruise on his forearm?
Gently and discreetly try and find a way to ask you that. He doesn't.
I was just in there with you, okay? What is that bruise on his arm?
Jamie doesn't have a bruise on his arm.
I just saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Then you need to have an eye test because Jamie does not have a bruise on his arm.
Right, look through the window. I can actually see it on his arm from here. That is a bruise.
Geraldine, that ain't a bruise. That's a... What is that, a tattoo? Yeah, there was a face painter at the bandstand on the weekend and then she was doing these like little transfer tattoos. Jamie got one and it's starting to fade off. Right, there you go, Geraldine. There's your answer. It's a tattoo. Not a bruise.
I'm sorry, so we're just allowing 4-year-olds to get tattoos now?
Oh, come on.
Okay, so it is uniform day today.
Brilliant. I brought in Jamie's uniform. Very excited for him to get used to wearing it.
Brilliant, so what we'll do is we'll help him put it on first, take it off, and then let him put it on by himself the second time and see where he struggles, and we'll just spend some time with that.
Perfect. I do think it's really good that you do this.
Oh, the next couple of months are all about getting them ready for school, so tying shoelaces, in and out of uniforms, in and out of PE kits, reading, writing.
Lovely. Right, I will leave you to it and I'll see you later.
Speak to you later, bye-bye.
Good morning, Charlotte.
Hi, Mandy. Oh, is this your uniform in the bag?
No, this is Henry's uniform.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
What is wrong with your face? Oh, sorry, I just remembered that, Henry's leaving in September, so we're never going to see you again. And then I remembered that Polly's here and you're actually going to be here for another 3.5 years. Anyway, here it is. Oh, let me just move this bag out the way.
It's okay, I know what that is. It's Redbrook Junior's uniform, isn't it?
Yes.
And that is Jamie's uniform, am I right?
Well, I mean, there's a few children going to that school, so it could be any one of theirs.
It says property of Jamie Clark on the side.
I forgot we tell everyone to label everything.
Oh, I see they have just a bog standard blue jumper and grey trousers.
But hey, let's take a look at the bucket uniform.
It is bouquet.
It is great. But you know what? You know he's going to be so safe on school trips because there's no way you're going to be able to miss him wearing this.
Oh, how very classy, Charlotte. Mock away. Everyone knows they are no longer allowed to do school trips ever since they wound up on Crime Watch from the last one.
I can't believe I actually feel bad for Mandy.
Oh, my word.
Yes?
Sorry, Geraldine, you just look very,
Fabulous.
Sure. Where'd you get the outfit from?
Oh, I just borrowed this from my niece.
Oh. And what year is your niece in?
She's sixth form.
Are you looking for somebody?
No. Although am I right in saying there's a new dad just started with a little girl? Bobby?
I think he calls himself Bobby.
Yeah, that's the one, Bob Keegan.
I don't think I said his last name.
Anyway, he's been dropping off at 8:15 every day, and as the unofficial chairperson for all the parents, I figure it was my duty to introduce myself.
Oh, well, hopefully he'll be along any minute now. Actually, Geraldine...
I'm a single woman, okay? Not all of us are dried up old hags in unhappy marriages like you, okay? If I want to stick around and talk to him, I will.
Oh. Geraldine certainly looked like she gave you an earful in the car park. Nearly grabbed my popcorn. Yeah, she's waiting for Bob in the car park so she can flutter her eyelids at him. Bob's daughter doesn't do Wednesdays. Oh, I know. And if that mutton dressed as lamb out there hadn't just torn me a new one, she'd have known that too. Right, Mia, I'm just popping across the road to get myself something to eat. Don't drink my appetizer. Ew, Marjorie, you've already opened the can. If I drank from that too, it would be as if the two of us were kissing. Don't say anything like that too loud. You know what this lot are like. They'll have to start a rumour. Marjorie, people are more likely to believe I'm in a relationship with my car before they'd ever believe I'd be in a relationship with you. Same thing. Your car's named Marjorie, remember?
Bye.
Delia?
Marjorie.
Hello, I thought you were working over at the sister nursery today.
Yeah.
So what are you doing here?
I'm obviously on my lunch break.
How can you be on your lunch break? You get 45 minutes and it's a 40-minute drive here.
Right, yeah. Okay, so I didn't actually go into the sister nursery today. I called in sick.
Called in sick? They didn't let me know you'd called in sick today.
It was fine. A couple of the children were poorly anyway, so I wasn't needed for ratio.
Oh. Is that a friend whose car you were just in?
Yeah.
Oh, they seem to be hiding their face. Oh! Took off pretty fast, didn't they?
Yeah, they had to go back to work.
Then how are you feeling now?
Much better now, thank you.
Okay, well, I will see you tomorrow in work.
Yeah, sure.
Mia, I did not touch your appetizer. I'd rather lick a dirty nappy than share your backwash. Oh, you really should have been a poet. Wait till you see your next Christmas card. No, I just saw Delia at Tesco. Why was she there? She should be at the sister nursery. I send her there as often as I can.
That's what I said. Apparently she called in sick.
This is a really boring story.
Except she did not look sick at all. In fact, she had just gotten out of someone's car. When I asked who it was, she got really sketchy.
Bit more interesting. What did the car look like?
It was one of those really cute Mini Coopers, you know, with the Union Jack on the top and the 2 stripes across the front.
Is that so? You may want to take a look across the road in the car park to see who's just pulled up in a Mini Cooper for their shift.